Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. Is your host Red? I got a video today from the Financial Coffee Channel. Broke and destitute. Women are suffering because life is just kicking their ass. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's go. Chow time.
Anybody else just sick of it? Just sick of it. Sick and tired of the The world we live in sucks. This literally consumes my everyday life. Like, every single day I am stressing about money. How we're gonna get more money. How we're gonna save more money.
I work 5 jobs and I still struggle to pay bills. And I'm a part-time college student. It's not us not working hard enough. It's the economy.
I am literally drowning.
It is somewhat the economy. I'm not going to say it isn't, but it is you. Even though the economy the way it is, there's still people that are thriving. There's still people that are doing well. Not everybody is struggling. So there is something to it other than hoping everything's going to get better.
As it is, I literally don't even make enough money to pay my bills, and every time I pay my bills, I'm in the negative. I'm literally struggling. I have negative $65 in my account right
You had to figure out some way to lower your bills, girl.
now. So I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck, drowning. I can't stand this. Like, I hate living like this.
I'm just so confused at 22. All of this just gets really overwhelming. So many people tell me, don't worry about your bills. But of course, it's so easy for people to say that when it's not them. And then I have to sit here and watch everybody.
Look at your nails, girl. Look like you kind of have lip fillers. Did you really need those nails?
Else get their dream, and I'm just set back. I'm just confused and trying to understand everything. This is really tough, guys.
No sympathy here.
Really,
Just
really tough.
Realizing that I can't afford to live. Bro, what? I work full-time hours and I can't afford insurance, because if I opted for insurance for me and my dependents, guess what? I would work full-time just to make sure I have insurance. I wouldn't even be getting paid. I would owe them money. So I wouldn't be getting money to pay my bills. My rent just skyrocketed and I can't afford it, so I have less than 30 days to move, and everybody else is asking for 2 to 3 times rent. 2 to 3 times, I can't even speak. Who the fuck makes that? Yet, have y'all seen what's going on with our government? They can't even pay their own bills. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. Are y'all paying attention? Like, we can't afford to live or die, because then you gotta pay for that shit too. It's just like...
death is expensive. I know. I've gone through quite a few funerals with the family lately, and it really is not cheap.
I know I'm not alone. Neither are you. But who said this was the dream? Because this is a nightmare.
See, it's weird to me. It's not weird, but the people that were born here and raised here seem to have this mentality about things. Me being a complete immigrant, born in Cambodia and came here when I was 5, I have a complete different mentality about this country. I love this country. This country has actually given me the American dream, has given my family the American dream, because we worked very hard to get it. We understood that it wasn't going to give it, it wasn't be given to us in any way, shape, or form. And it took us a long time to achieve it. My family is only well off like more recently, the last 10 years or so, 10, 20 years or so is when my family's been pretty well off. They struggled. They came here with nothing. We love this country. And the people that were born and raised here just have this... I can't even think of the word. Like, I feel like this country owes them something in some way, shape, or form. It really doesn't. You should be working towards making your own country better in a sense.
Y'all, life is not making that much sense right now in terms of the cost of every thing. Tell me why I just had to spend $400 to register my car. Yes, $400 for a piece of paper. Because
She lives in California.
groceries are too high, car insurance too high, car bills, everything is high. They're going to increase rent as soon as the lease
Definitely California.
renews. They're going to increase the rent. So what is this? It's almost like my brain can't really compute this, because I'm just imagining, like, if I was a mom and I had kids and I just had to come pay this shit, bro. Kids need Christmas presents. Now I done spent
No, they don't need Christmas presents. I grew up without Christmas presents, and I'm perfectly fine. A pretty well-balanced adult, I would assume.
$400 at the in DMV, and I can't buy my kids no Christmas gifts, or lights about to get cut off because I had to buy this piece of paper. What the I'm sorry for using all the F-bombs, but
Women would rather struggle raising kids alone than giving full custody to the father.
Yep.
Some people judge me about living at home at 33. Mind you, I owned a house for almost 6 years, and circumstances put me where I am.
No, you rented a house from the bank for 6 years. You didn't own a house for 6 years, girl.
Out of my control. I thought I was getting married and engaged. And let me tell you, living with your parents is amazing.
The struggle is real out there, people. These women are really struggling. Jesus Christ, she's 33 years old. I would have easily said 43 years old. Okay, let's be honest here. She moved back in with her parents because she's broke and struggling. Now, this is what I call female privilege. Let's reverse the genders for a moment, okay? Let's say that you are a man in your 30s and you still live with your parents. You will be crucified. You will have zero chance with women. They will call you broke, dusty, and failure, and that you need to grow up. Man up.
Remember, they're the broke, dusty, musty crusties.
They will tell you. And she wants to act as if she's enjoying living with her parents so much. But we know that's a lie. She has to act that way simply because she can't keep up with her bills. So she has to rationalize it just to feel good about herself. But let's face it here, man. She's broke and dusty.
Musty crusty at the
Why
end.
does Florida insist on making it so hard for single parents? I'm trying so hard not to lose my trying so hard to
Maybe don't become a single parent. Like, did you not think it was going to be hard in the first place?
keep it all together, but this is ridiculous. Maybe it's just crazy. Make it make sense. Already, I'm struggling at it as enough. I apparently don't qualify for food stamps because I make too much money. Explain to me where when I barely make enough to pay rent. I'm sick and tired of just trying to move forward and constantly failing. Like, when is it that it's gonna get better? I feel like we're living a movie. Everybody is suffering. There's so much going on, and no matter how much I pray and I try to stay positive,
Yeah. Positive attitudes and praying. Yes, that's going to totally fix everything. Not that I'm putting in the work to get a better job, putting in the work to get better skills, or trying my best to do all these other things. No, I'm just praying. This is what women want and wish for. Just for things to get better in their lives without them doing jack squat.
sometimes it's like, man, what the I'm tired, sorry, and I needed to vent.
My biggest fear with raising sons as a single mom is that they're possibly going to grow up and think that the women in their generation shouldn't complain about being a single mother because they watched me do it. You see, a single mother is going to create one of two men. You're either going to create a man that watched his mother struggle so he would never put another woman through that, or you're going to create a man that watched his mother struggle but get it done and think that that's normal. Like, oh, well, my mom did it, so it's okay. I don't want them to have that mentality just because they watched me do it. You see, I don't complain to them about being a single mother because I don't want them to think it was terrible raising them. So I'm like a little conflicted because I also don't want them to grow up and think, well, my mom was a single mom, so other moms should do it. Why are you complaining about being a single mom? My mom did it with 5 kids. Like, it would break my heart.
I do agree with this. The mentalities behind this is gonna mess your kid up either way.
To hear my son say that as an adult, because it's hard. It's not easy. And I don't know why single motherhood is being normalized.
Yeah.
I'm not a single mom because I wanted to be a single mom. I'm a single mom because I don't have a choice.
Well, sounds like a you problem. And you are lying, by the way. You always have a choice. Your body, your choice, remember? You see, guys, this is what happens when you are a single mom and you are struggling to raise kids by yourself. You should have thought about it beforehand. And I might sound cold, but where is the father? And if she can't take care of the kids, why doesn't she give up the custody to the father? You see, guys, women would rather struggle raising kids alone than giving full custody to the father. And that is true, even if the father makes enough money to take very good care of the kids.
And then, to tell the truth, most fathers aren't going to ask for child support. So even if you gave the child up to the father, you're not going to be paid child support majority of the time, in my opinion.
And of course, that's assuming that the father actually wants to be involved with raising the kids. And I can already hear some women say, what if my baby daddy is a deadbeat father? What if my baby daddy is a deadbeat father? To which I will simply reply, well, you should have picked a better father for your children. You should have picked a better father for your kids. If he was good enough for you to lay down with him and have kids with him, why isn't he good enough to be a good father now? You made your choice, lady. Now deal with it.
Damn right.
I literally don't even make enough money to pay my bills, and every time I pay my bills, I'm in the negative, okay? And I pay my bills, and I literally don't make enough to get to work. I don't make enough to get gas. I'm literally struggling. I have negative $65 in my account right now. And when I get paid, that $65 will go back up to zero, and then I will have to pay the mortgage and daycare and phone bill, and I'm gonna have like $200 left. So I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck, drowning, and people are like, oh, just save your money. My Nana's always like, just put away 20% of your paycheck. I can't do that. So
Well, you need to lower your expenses. That's why.
failed my medical coding exam by 10 points. In order to retake it, I have to like redo my registration and pay $300 and retake it. So I'm like, oh, I'll just save the money, right, to $300. How the am I supposed to save $300 to retake that exam when I can't even pay my bills as it is?
That's why you probably should have studied harder, knowing that you're struggling with money and you're going to have to pay more if you fail to not fail.
The money I make now. Like, it's pretty bad that, like, you live paycheck to paycheck as it is, and that doesn't even include, like, what if something happens to my car and I need to buy parts for it? Or what if, like, the electric bill goes up by $20? Or what if, like, I don't know, daycare gets more expensive?
Electricity has gone up crazy. We pay so much more in electricity nowadays, guys. It's crazy. At least in California. I don't know about other states.
Or I lose hours at work. Or, like, I am literally drowning as it is. And if there's any deviance from where I already am, I'm... And then like this happens where I need to go pay for my second exam. And I'm like, I can't even pay for it. I can't even save $300. And then I have family members out of state who are like, oh, come visit. And I'm like, they're like, just save up a little money, get a plane ticket. I can't save for a plane ticket. Like, I can't even get enough money for groceries in my house. Never mind buying a plane ticket to go stay out of state somewhere in a hotel that costs money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no room for fun in this type of life. It's just survival mode. And it kills me that there
Welcome to life.
are people out there that don't understand it, and I just wish they could, because it hurts when they try to tell me, like, save your money, be better with your money. And I'm like, I'm just paying my bills. That's all I've ever done. Okay? Go back to when I 19 and I spent $1,000 on a tattoo. Yeah, I was stupid back then. But I haven't bought a tattoo in years, bro. I don't have money for food or gas. You think I have money to go spend on a tattoo? Like, no. So don't come at me with I'm bad with my money. I literally can't.
No, I'm just saying you need to lower your expenses. Some people, you're in the same shoe. I agree with it that their expenses are just too high. They can't keep up. You need to lower your lifestyle, lower your expenses.
Survive as it is. Like, I can't even save money for a coding exam. And I'm trying to better myself with that coding exam. And I can't even pay for that. Like, I can't stand this. Like, I hate living like this.
Is anybody else just struggling, like, financially? Seriously. I was working 2 jobs and still barely making it by. Like, what do? Like, aren't able to save money because all of our money goes to bills and groceries and the car payment and our rent and the babysitter.
See, this is it. People get so used to a certain lifestyle. Even me, I'm guilty. I upgraded my lifestyle now. Now I have much more rent because I got this new place and I got a new car. Now my expenses went up. Before, my expenses every month was literally $1,000. That was all of my expenses every month. I worked 2 jobs. I made a lot of money still, like 60, 70 at the time. And I still only spent very little. Now that I've upgraded my lifestyle, I do make significantly more. But I only upgraded it because I made significantly more to help take care of everything and still be able to save. I didn't upgrade my lifestyle as soon as I got enough money to upgrade lifestyles. This is where I think a lot of people that get into that trap. They make good money and then they make a little bit more and they upgrade their lifestyle immediately. Now they can't sustain because they've already upped their monthly bills. We really need to be paying more attention to these things, guys.
Just, what do? Does anybody have any advice or anything? Like, am I the only one that's struggling even though I make a decent amount of money? How we're gonna keep...
That's again the lifestyle. If you're making, she sounds like she's working and her spouse works too. Both of you guys are working and you guys are still struggling. You look like a nurse, so you look like you make about 80 to 90, maybe 100 grand. You guys are making pretty good money, but you guys have this extravagant lifestyle, which may not look extravagant, but it's too extravagant for how much money you make.
Paying bills and everything else that comes with life, and expect to, like, do things that we want to do if all of our money is going to bills. Like, what do you do to get more money?
Well, ladies, you wanted equality you have it. So don't complain now and enjoy the ride. Ladies, you know what they say, right? You made your bed, now lie in it.
Yeah, no sympathy here. Yes, I know the economy's bad. I know things are not the greatest and people are struggling. Men struggling too. But even men, most of them is through their own choices. And men have it harder. So, and I don't even feel sorry for them. Why should I feel sorry for these women? Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.